So Google Docs is an amazing way to collaborate on a document, and certainly a way that I want to use more often. I just want to do a crash course for anyone who's not familiar with Google Docs. Firstly, it's just like Word. You can get in there and start typing right away. But I just want to make a note that there are different modes. If you come and look up the top here, top right hand corner, you have editing, you have viewing, and then there's the suggesting, which is effectively the track changes of Google Docs. So if you wanted to change this to, say, for example, R, you can see it pops up here with, do we want to replace this word with R? And then there's the opportunity to accept it or to reject the suggestion. I'm going to reject that suggestion. So if you want to use the track changes, come up to the top right here and then put that onto suggesting. I'm just going to shift that back to editing, and if you're editing and you were to do that, it would automatically change it and there'd be no evidence of what it was that you changed. The other option is that you might want to include a comment. So you highlight a bit of text and then you add a comment. Did you see that little, I'm going to repeat that. So I highlight this bit of text. Do you see this little plus sign that pops up there that says add comment? I click on that. I make my comment, say whatever it is that I need to say. Now here's a crucial trick. You really must hit this blue button and post a comment. That irons it into the document. So there it is. You can see it's ironed in. If you don't do that and you close your browser, then all of your comments disappear. You really need to make those iron it in. And then you can also click and you can respond to these comments. You can make another comment about this comment. And you can, again, you need to iron it in. So there's that blue button, you need to reply. And eventually, when all these comments are sorted and you're satisfied with them, you can mark it as resolved, and then it disappears and it's all resolved. Another thing that's very handy about that comments section is that, say we need more references, or you need to make a point and you need to assign that to someone. So you can click on that comment and you can press the @ sign, and you can see there's a drop down there, and so maybe I see Richard is the top there, so I can click on that and say Richard Cowling and say Richard, do you have another reference for this? And then I can assign that to Richard by clicking on that, and then I assign it to him. And when I click assign, he gets an email that's sent to his inbox. He clicks on it saying that there's something that's been assigned to him. He can click on that link, and then it opens up and takes him directly to where it should be in the Google Doc, so you can figure out where it is. So that's very handy. There are obviously all the normal tools that you'd associate with up the top here, what you would associate with in Word. But otherwise, the major things that you need to know are this top right hand corner, the editing section and the commenting section. But another handy thing is, say that you wanted to jump between your references, or maybe the figures and tables and the text. One of the easiest ways of doing that is you copy your what's in your address bar at the top, you create a new tab, you paste the address bar, you paste the address, and there you go, and now you can have two versions open. The 100% always looks a bit small to me, so I normally zoom into about 150%, so then I can go all the way. Say I want to work on checking the references as I go through, so now I've got two tabs. One where I'm in one area and I can jump across to another area, or I can, let's just go down to the figures. So here's a figure, and I can look at that figure while I'm going through the text. Great. Give me a shout if there's anything else that you would like to know about Google Docs. Happy docking.